With its turbulent history and reputation for glamorous excess, the influence of Hong Kong cinema can be seen far and wide. Though it wasn't until the 1970s that kung fu movies made their way to the United States, and Americans fell in love with the Chinese martial arts films. The late Bruce Lee, in particular, captured America's imagination with his intense fighting skills. And if you want to learn more about the great stars of Chinese kung fu, like Jackie Chan, Jet Li, and many others, the movies on this list will give you that exposure with a deep dive in Hong Kong martial arts films that will give you a deeper appreciation of the Chinese culture, Asian history, and the evolution of action films. Plus, these films offer some of the most intricate and impressive fight sequences ever filmed. If you ask me, it wouldn't be accurate to call these films violent, but when kung fu movies are at their best, the violence transcends to a level of physical beauty and imagination that is unlike anything else ever captured on the big screen. Does that capture your attention already? If yes, then keep watching to see our selection of the best Chinese movies that will beat your imagination. Number 10. The 36th Chamber of Shaolin, 1978. Directed by Liu Qiaolong, the 36th Chamber of Shaolin has become one of the well-known kung fu movies in the 90s. Also known as Master Killer or Shaolin Master, 36th Chamber of Shaolin features some of the best martial arts that well exemplifies the kung fu genre, as San Te, Liu Xia, narrowly escapes evading Manchu soldiers with his life. In return, his thoughts turn to revenge and he joins Shaolin monks, where he undergoes rigorous mental and physical training. But then, before returning to confront the man who ruined his idyllic past life, Te must master the final level of training, the titular 36th Chamber of Shaolin. While the film's fight scenes are amazing, the philosophical depth of the 36th Chamber of Shaolin sets it apart from others in the genre. Number 9. Iron Monkey, 1993. One of the gems that were rediscovered in the unprecedented foothold of kung fu films in America was Wu Ping Wang's Iron Monkey. The movie tells the story of Wang Fei Hong, a 19th century folks hero who is often the subject of kung fu stories, which contrasts the righteousness of Robin Hood-style traveling warriors with the corruption of courtly intrigue. While the movie provides a great canvas for action-packed storytelling, Iron Monkey isn't trying to reinvent the wheel. The goal was to present some badass throwback kung fu, and the film delivers. From the fight, which features fighters teetering on tall wooden poles that lead to certain death in a massive fire pit, to a duel with flaming battering rams, the film is worth the price of watching alone. Number 8. Shaolin Soccer. One of Hong Kong's top screen comics in the Stephen Chow three-way blend of sports, action, and humor, Shaolin Soccer. The movie tells the story of a modern-day Shaolin monk, Sing, and master of traditional fighting skills renowned for his legs of steel. With no call for Shaolin warrior, Sing and his fellow monks have to earn working menial jobs until a soccer coach gets the bright idea of translating Sing's talent for kicking to the soccer field. Sing becomes the linchpin of a team playing in a tournament that could net them a $1 million purse. But even with Sing's footwork, beating the steroid-fueled champions will be no easy task. Just imagine how popular soccer would have been if the players could kick the ball so hard that they set it on fire or knock the goalies through the back of the net. Awful, right? I guess so too. Number 7. The Legend of the Drunken Master, 1994. Just a quick follow-up to the 1978 Chinese kung fu movie Drunken Master, The Legend of the Dragon Master brings out the true extent of Jackie Chan comedic chops. Roger Ebert's creativity in The Legend of the Drunken Master is simply mind-blowing, as it involves some of the most intricate, difficult, and intriguing action sequences I've ever seen. While you may not be used to seeing a hilarious moment from Chan, his performance in this film marked the funniest ever in a martial arts movie. The premise of the film shows Chan taking the character of a skillful drunkard, or pretending to be drunk, as a way to increase his fighting ability. The results are equal parts thrilling and madcap comedy, culminating in a 20-minute fight sequence that is considered among the best filmed. Number 6. Ip Man 3. With the release of Flashpoint in 2006, Dragon Tiger Gate in 2006, SPI in 2005, the Yip Yen combo reaches its zenith with this blockbuster martial arts biopic on the titular Wing Chun legend. Patriotic enough, Donnie Yen Jidan display enough invincibility to shine in the leading role as Ip Man. The latest chapter in the saga of Ip Man, Grandmaster Wing Chun in the Ip Man series, which hit the big screen in 2008, is based on legend building as Yen displays his formidable skills to the defeat of countless bad guys. One of the antagonizing hero in this round is Mike Tyson. Tyson plays an evil land developer who enlists his army of Wing Chun fighter goons to scare off a local school off a piece of prime real estate. The well-respected Ip Man is called upon to defend the school and protect his son's education. Will he succeed? Find out in this intriguing Chinese movie. Number 5. Fist of Fury, 1972. Set out during the Japanese occupation of Shanghai, Fist of Fury had a memorable message that cemented Bruce Lee's rise to stardom in Asia following the screen success of The Big Boss in 1971. The movie tells the story of the role of folklore hero played by Chen Zhen, who, after learning that his martial arts teacher, Huo Yanjina, has suddenly died from pneumonia, refuses to accept the official cause and seeks revenge on the rival Japanese dojo that he believes is responsible for the crime. Although the film acknowledges the reality of such retaliation by ending with the hero about to be gunned down by the International Settlements Police Force, the closing free frame of Chen's furious flying kick immortalizes his defiance in the movie. Number 4. Kung Fu Yoga. Stanley Tong's creative tells the story of a world-renowned archaeology professor and his team who set out on a grand quest to locate a lost Indian treasure when they are ambushed by a team of mercenaries and left for dead. To escape the dead end, Jack uses his vast knowledge of history and kung fu to lead his team on a fast-paced race around the world to beat the mercenaries to the treasure and save an ancient culture in this hilarious, breakneck action comedy. Number 3. Hansen and the Beast. When a debt-ridden animal breeder tries to get out of his financial predicament by finding a wealthy girlfriend through matchmaking dates, the unexpected happened as he fell in love with the fox demon, Bai Qianshu, who has arrived in the mortal realm to repay her gratitude. However, the head of the demon tribe, Yongzhang, forbids a love relationship between a demon and a human, and takes Bai Qianshu away. To seek his lover, Yuan Shuai bravely crashes the demonic world. Can he bring back his love in this deadly mission? Find out in Hansen and the Beast. Number 2. The Tale of Wukong. Wukong is based on a novel titled Wukong Biography, written by Zhen Heize, which itself is a prequel to the classic Chinese tale Journey to the West, and particularly the character Sun Wukong, also known as the Monkey King. For those who haven't heard of Journey to the West before, it's one of the biggest folk tales and is widely known throughout Asia. Born in Huangguo Mountain, Wukong has a heart of stone, and a powerful general from heaven, Ji Hua, was going to terminate him. But Wukong was rescued by Bodhi, who became his pupil. Jian Yang was allowed to become a strong god, but he needs to kill Zixia, the daughter of the Heaven Emperor's rival, who he is in love with. To conquer the contest, all three of them entered the Heaven School together, and their lives are about to change. Number 1. Kung Fu Hustle. Set in 1940s Shanghai in Pigsty Alley, a slum filled with gangsters and lowlifes, Kung Fu Hustle is one of the bawdiest, most meticulously choreographed kung fu movies ever made. Though some find the movie to be lighthearted and unrealistic, with its axe-wielding gangsters and aging landlady who chain-smokes even when she is kicking ass. But most audiences will be willing to suspend disbelief long enough to appreciate some of the wildest, most ridiculous stunts you'll ever see in a martial arts movie. So, with such a massive cultural legacy, what's your best Chinese movie of all time? Let's hear your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button, share, and subscribe for our upcoming videos.